What is going on, y'all? It's your boy B with Breview.tech, and you can tell by the sweater and the beanie, winter has knocked on our door here. Today, we are going to take a look at a product called Equinox. Yep, that's what they called it. Now, Equinox is an interesting piece of tech. Here's a question for you. Have you ever gone to a website or maybe looked at a YouTube video and seen a link at the bottom? And when you've clicked on that link, it's taken you to a website where instead of getting the information you thought you were going to get, you were then lambasted with ads or like those ZergNet video offers that you always see everywhere. You guys know what I'm talking about. Yep, you've seen those. You want to be the guy that makes those? That's what Equinox does. Yeah. It's another shiny piece of software that's going to turn you into a spam bot. So let's take a look at it and see how the whole thing actually works, shall we? Now, once you get into Equinox, once you've purchased it or been given it for free, however it is you got into it, you go to the front end members area. In here, oh, we know this guy. That tells us a lot right out the gate, doesn't it? We have our welcome, our overview, the tutorial on the software, what's called redirecting dead links, and then when I bought it, I got the pro grade upgrade for free. Again, this is Breviews.tech. We buy the crap so you don't have to. So I got all these extra CPA offers, clickbanks, pro affiliate offers, lead generation, list building. It's all the same garbage that we've seen everywhere else. Then there's a conclusion, upgrades, and there's your special bonuses here. I just want to see what these are. Yep, most of these I can pretty much give you all of this. So I'm going to take a look and see what of these I actually have access to. If you're on my list, I will shoot out an email that's going to get some of these to you guys already. So from the training, the thing that's pretty funny is while we're in here, going through all this, of course, free training as always, add the webinar to your calendar, the how it works, the overview, the using the software. When you go into this one, this is where you can actually access the software. Now, once you get in there and you click it, it's going to take you to a dashboard. In the dashboard is more tutorials. So this front end tutorial section doesn't actually teach you really how to use the software. It just kind of tells you to go in and watch the tutorials to learn how to use the software. What did I need this front end for? A couple of things you are going to want to know about this software right out the gate as well. First, it needs access to your YouTube API. That's because what this software does is it basically trolls through YouTube looking at whatever keyword research you give it to see if the links that have been left under the video are broken. If they are because that person didn't renew their website or whatever reason it may be, then your next step is to go buy that website and redirect it to your own website. Seriously, that's what this is for. That's what this does. This is just so you can keep an eye on other people's websites to see if they have not paid for them, so that you can turn around and be the one who buys their name. Yeah. That feels like a good product to own, doesn't it? So let's take a look. I've already put my YouTube API in here. You've got research, saved results, keywords, domain reminders. It's an interesting piece. YouTube API keys is where you put your keys. Domain registrars. Now, if you use either GoDaddy or Namecheap, and it's interesting with Namecheap, in order to get an API out of them, you need an account balance of $50 or more, 20 or more domains in your account, wow, or purchases totaling at least $50 within the last 2 years. That's probably going to be pretty easy to do. You know, one domain can run you $50 in the course of a year. So if you really want to do this, you can jump in here and make that happen. The reason to add a registrar API into this software is so that it can automatically check to see if the name of the account is actually available for you. So let's go in and kind of see, and I love that the sub-users are called sub-hackers. I just think that's hilarious. Let's go in and look at this research. Now, I've run a couple of tests, you'll see. This is a product that I'm launching next week, so that's why I figured I'd check and see kind of what it looked like and how it worked out. And then, of course, this is what I do, affiliate marketing and tutorials and all that other fun stuff, so of course I'm going to look that up. Now, once you go in, you click the research button, and it's going to say, couldn't find any working linked registrar accounts. Yeah, I don't use GoDaddy. I don't use the other piece that they have in there. It's just not my thing. So type platform, always YouTube. You'll type in the keyword that you want. So in this case, I'm going to play around with this. We're going to type in weight loss. This is actually their demo in their training, which their training is, you know, more videos to kind of play around with, how to put it into action, page search feature, and that's it. There's literally 1, 2, 3 videos. I'm sorry, 4 videos, because YouTube API one is up here. So 1, 2, 3, 4 videos. You're done. That's your training. So weight loss is what we're going to put in here. Now, you can change the upload date as far as it's only going to search for videos uploaded prior to this date. You can also go in and check relevance and view count and tell it the number of pages to search. I'm going to tell it to search 3 pages deep on YouTube for this particular search. You can also say to ignore domains. So in the training, they talk about how this will give you false positives. If somebody has, say, a Facebook page that they've deactivated, the system's going to find that. It'll say facebook.com/whatever their page name is. So it's going to tell you facebook.com is available. It's not. It's just that their page that they built is now available. So I'm going to skip those, and I'm just going to click create. Now, what this is going to do, it's going to tell you how many videos have been checked, how many links, and how many target links are available. So out of 150 videos, there is 1 target link, and it's an Instagram link. So that means ain't nothing you can do with it. Great. So if we go back in here and go back to research, you'll see now that that weight loss is in there. I can delete that because I don't really care about that. Let's go back into one of these two. So I'm going to look at this one for videos that I did. So I checked 50 videos. 34 links were found. There were 2 target links. So these are the 2 target links. This one here, this videosniper.info, and then this one here is this bestonlinesystems.ryanbabon.com. Now, if you have your GoDaddy or your registrar API in here, this will automatically search if the domain is available and if the domain's been hijacked. So there's some cool things there. Actions, you can search the whois, you can do a galaxy search for it. Let's do that in a new tab. If you've never run a whois search, it basically just tells you who the registrar is and who the owner is and their information. That didn't work at all. There we go. It's registered. It was created on 7/25. It's changed on 9/23 and it expires on 7/25 of 2021. Now, if this is something you actually want to use, like if this is your thing that you want to basically be those spam bots, fine. To use this, what you do is you click the save button, and we're going to leave it ungrouped. Click OK. That'll put that here in the saved results. You can also go in here and there's some research on it. We'll check the results statistics every day until stopped. Okay, whatever. I'm going to stop that because I don't want that. Now, once you save it, you'll find it in here. And again, all kind of the same stuff is in here. There's also, you've got your keywords in here, so you can search for specific keywords. Then there's also this domain reminder. Now, this was something that was supposed to come in, according to the training, when you clicked on save. As you can see, it didn't work. And the idea behind this is that your saved results, your saved domains, this is supposed to remind you when it gets close to them expiring so you can try to buy them. Because remember, even though a domain may have expired, there is still a certain amount of time that you as the domain owner have to buy it back. It is significantly more expensive if you let it expire and then try to buy it back than if you were to renew it ahead of time. But that amount of time is like 1 to 2 years. Like, it's a huge amount of time that you have to wait for these to come up. So that means if you're going to go in here and do this under the research, really when you go into research something, and let's WordPress tutorial. That'll be a good one. Really, you're going to want to look at this, and you're going to want to go back to like 2018, you know, and maybe the same month that you're in. And right now it's November 9th, so we're going to do November 9th of 2018. The reason that I'm doing that is because if any of these websites pop up, you're going to need to have had that 1 to 2 year time frame elapsed before you can actually get the website from them. So let's look at this. Let's see what pops up. There's probably going to be a ton of videos for this. 150. That makes sense. 50 videos per page. YouTube searching. Again, 61 links checked, 2 target links. This should be telling you quite a bit about this. And the reason for that, the big thing that this should be telling you is that most folks renew their websites. There's just not a whole bunch of websites sitting around out there that people have forgotten about, if they're active on YouTube and actively doing what they say they want to do. You know, like this says, webhosting128.com. Okay, well, we're going to go into, again, domain not available, domain not hijacked. And you can go in and put in whether or not it is or is not hijacked. We can click the who is. We'll see what this looks like. This is going to tell us the last time it was registered, theoretically. 12/6 of 2018, changed 9/14 of 2020, expires 2021. So again, it's not really a dead domain. It's just a domain that somebody's not using properly. We'll go down here, webspace.incredibletutorials.com. Let's grab the who is on that. Let's see what this guy looks like. I mean, I have a feeling you're kind of getting the idea of what this is. It's kind of garbage. Like, sure, there's some information here, but cost-wise, now, after I go in and do this search, I now have to go in and find that target website. And again, this one doesn't expire till 2021. So even going back 2 years on YouTube videos, I'm still finding most of the websites are up, they're running, they're good to go. You know, let's go back in here to research. We're going to do weight loss again. I just want to see if this ever works. We're going to do weight loss again. We are going to do 5 pages. We're going to change this to 2017. May 31st of 2017. Only videos uploaded before May 31st of 2017 are going to be checked. And we're going to click create. Now, you are seeing the searching in real time, just as a heads up. So I'm not editing that, I'm not fixing that. So with 5 pages, 250 videos, again, 50 videos per page, 107 links, 0 target links found. 0. And that's in 3-year-old videos. So again, this promises a lot. It promises a whole lot. You know, one niche where there might actually be a whole lot: make money online. Let's look at that. I'm going to do 2017 again. Let's do March. And 5 pages. Let's create. Now, this is a niche I feel like there should be a few target links. And the reason for that is because a lot of people jump into this space thinking they're going to make money online, and they don't. And they buy websites, they buy hosting, they buy all this crazy stuff for it, and it doesn't work, so they quit. And then they forget about things like their actual websites. So this website here, binopts.com/binary trading, not available, not hijacked. Cool. Let's check the who is. 2021. Okay. Earn money, perk.fm. Okay, let's check this. I mean, I have a feeling we're going to see the same thing over and over and over again. Anybody willing to bet on it? This Who Is taking a little bit of time. Now, the other thing that you can do is instead of just clicking on this Who Is, you can grab the website link and you could head over to like your domain search system. As you can see, I was playing around with this to kind of see what would happen. So let's look at this perk.fm. Well, it says it's available. We're going to search again without that HTTP. Perk.fm is unavailable. We're going to try it in every iteration. Again, unavailable. So what we're seeing is that every time we find a link, and by the way, it searched 250 videos, looked at 146 links, and found three links that you could potentially get. Except all of them don't expire until next year. And it's very clear that everyone is keeping their links. Here we go. Now this one expired 9/30 of 2020, which means it's there and there's an expiration on it. So let's grab it and let's take a look. And yep, not available. Why is it not available? Again, because the original website owner has enough time to go in and buy it back. It's going to be at least a year before that website becomes available. Again, we can click save on it, and I'm not going to put a group name in there. And now it's here in our saved results. So we have our saved results available. We're waiting on it. We can keep track of the statistics to see how much traffic they're getting and all that other fun stuff. But really, shiny turd. Equinox. Come on, y'all. This is the most pointless piece of software I've ever seen. Like, I get the idea behind it. Search and search and search and find domains that have traffic going to them. I mean, like, this video has 17,000 views, 523 likes, 43 dislikes, 126 comments. That means that people are still watching it. YouTube is probably still recommending it with that high of a volume on it. And if there's a link in there, people may still be going to it. But again, you got to be a slimy marketer to go in and go, I'm going to buy that person's link and redirect it to my stuff. And now if somebody goes in and says, oh, well, I don't know who this guy is, but that's the link I got from the YouTube video, so I'll buy stuff from there. Is it really going to be an evergreen product? Are you really going to be able to continually make money from that? You might get lucky and make $1 here, $1 there. You might have a product cheap enough that people just buy it. But I'm betting you're going to see A, ton of returns, and B, less and less traffic year over year as people start to realize that that link has basically been hijacked. It's only going to take 2 or 3 comments on the video before the guy who owns the video goes in and deletes the link. So that's the other thing that Equinox does not take into consideration. Yeah, you might get some traffic to your site or your redirect or whatever it is you're doing, but it's not going to last. And you're going to spend money on a domain that you're now maintaining, that you're now paying hosting on. That's not doing anything for you. Because the minute the person who owns the video realizes that the link they have is not theirs anymore, they're going to delete it from their video. And there goes all your traffic. So, for us, Equinox, let's turn it and burn it. Seriously. Burn this one. Let it smoke. Let it smolder. And just continue to do the free traffic methods that we talk about on our website. So again, don't forget, y'all, if you like what you're seeing, hit subscribe, hit like, ding the little bell, all those fun things. You've got my links down below. If any of the software that I do recommend is stuff that you like, please consider buying a copy through my links. That way I get a little bit out of those affiliate commissions, and that helps me continue to make these videos and continue to buy all these garbage products so you don't have to. Either way, it's your boy with Breviews.tech. I appreciate y'all, and I'll be back soon with another video. Y'all have a wonderful day. Thanks.